Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the electric Israeli, and today we're going to do something I like to do once in a while and compare two cars. And today we're going to compare the siblings, the new generation Nissan Leaf versus the old generation. So let's call it the first generation, even though the first generation, which started in 2010, had a lot of upgrades, but the basic looks stay the same versus the 2018, which is a complete different model. So we can truly compare them. I will compare only the big stuff, only the big things, not the small little things. I put a lot of pictures and graphics throughout the video so you can have some kind of visual for yourself. So let's compare the big things, which is the looks. Obviously, the first generation look extremely unique, quirky, funny looking, different. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love. The one I'm driving, the Nissan Leaf right now. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. The new Nissan Leaf, the front looks like my brother-in-law Nissan Altima. The back looks a little different with the roof, and it's tall and it's aerodynamic. The side, you can see that this is a special unique car. But from the first look from the front, you know it's a Nissan. There's no question it is a Nissan. There's no, you're not going to be fooled by that. The Nissan Leaf, if you never saw it, it's like, what, who makes these cars? Okay, so that's number one. If you like the old model, the new model doesn't matter, but it's very different. They went back just like what Chevy Volt did with the second generation. It looks like a Honda Civic or something like that. The second thing, obviously, the range. You have the top model of the first generation will give you 107 miles rated range on a 30 kilowatt hour battery. The 2018 will give you 150 miles on a 40 kilowatt battery, and later on at the end of the year it will be even 60 kilowatts, which will give you 200 miles plus. We'll see the numbers there. So that's obviously a huge difference. The size of the electric motor is also very big difference. You have 80 kilowatt electric motor in the old generation, and the new generation is, I think, 110, and that's that. The price is very interesting because the three levels, and I'm going to show you in this graphic, the three levels of the new generation and the three levels of the old generation are pretty much the same, between 30 and 36. But with the new generation, you get a lot more, and mainly it's the range and the size of the battery in all levels in the new generation. So that is a big deal for the same price. So very clever. They put it right down the middle in terms of the price and what you get. So that's clever. So if you get the basic model before tax incentives, you get it for a little less than $30,000. If you get all the incentives, depending where you live, you can get $7,000 to $10,000 less than what it is now. So that's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So you get really good value for your dollars. Tip a hat to Nissan. Next to compare is obviously the interior. Very much, I haven't seen the new Nissan Leaf. I'm going to see it at the auto show in New York in April. But from what you see, the chairs, the interior, the cargo, very much comparable to the old model, which is a big compliment. The Nissan Leaf is a fabulous, fabulous, comfortable car. I love it. It's tall. I'm driving it right now. So that is pretty much comparable. But some of the technologies, I'm going to highlight two of them, are very much different. You have the e-pedal on the new model, which is a one-pedal drive. Wonderful, wonderful thing. I mean, I drove the Chevy Bolt EV, and they have that feature, and I absolutely loved it. Also, obviously, you have the lane keeping assist. It's not like the Tesla, it's not like Tesla self-driving, but it's the lane keeping assist, and also the smart distance. It will keep the distance between you and the car in front of you. Some cars call it adaptive cruise control. I'm sure you heard that term, adaptive cruise control. So that's very, very nice. That's really nice. So those are, I would say, in terms of technology, the two big things. So I would say these are the major components: the range, the battery, the looks, the interior, the technology, the cargo, and the price. Of course, very interesting pricing. I think it's wonderful, really. I think it's going to sell really well, and of course I wish them the best. But again, if you are new to the EV market, you're not sure, what I always say, try the used one. Used EVs, and especially the Leaf, there's tremendous inventory, and you can enter one for $10,000 in great shape for $10,000, and you can really have a good deal, and you can drive those cars for a long time. You can find tremendous inventory on websites like cars.com or I think truecar.com, and there's many carfax.com. There is so many websites that you can find used electric cars for fabulous prices. But I think this is very interesting. I cannot wait to see the new Nissan Leaf. It's probably going to be fantastic. The torque is supposed to be amazing, so can't wait to see one, to be in one, to test drive one. Would be great. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very short little comparison. Whichever car you buy, the new Nissan Leaf, the old Nissan Leaf, a used Nissan Leaf, as long as you buy any electric car, I don't favor anyone as long as it's electric and it doesn't pollute, which means that you're helping me change the world one electric car at a time. Please subscribe to my channel. Got a lot of subscribers this week. I love it. Share my videos, more important. And I'll see you again soon with another episode of The Electric Israeli. Thanks, everybody.